Welcome back to another episode of Savage Letters. Today's going to be a really good one. Today is going to be episode 3. This is the letter to the world and the global powers that be. Again, episode 3. Before we go any further, let's go ahead and hit this disclaimer. The following letter is a work of satire and comedy. All names, events, and scenarios are fictionalized for humorous purposes and are not intended to be taken as factual statements. If you find yourself offended, congratulations, you're exactly who this is for. So here we go. World and the global powers that be. Episode 3. It was a long one. Dear world and the global powers that be. Hi, it's us, Generation X. You might remember us. We're the ones you forgot about between the baby boomers and the millennials. We grew up drinking from garden hoses, riding in the back of pickup trucks, and watching Saturday morning cartoons while our parents smoked indoors and trusted us to microwave our own food. You know, survivors. We came of age in a time when MTV played music, phones had cords, and nobody got famous for dancing badly in their kitchen. We were raised on the Goonies, Back to the Future, and the idea that the most dangerous thing at school was a square pizza on Thursday, not some kid with a TikTok following and emotional damage. And now, as we sit here, watching the global stage melt into an overpriced reality show, we have one simple question. What the hell happened? We used to joke about dystopias. Now we're living in one. Only it's managed by algorithms, influencers, and people who think adulting is a personality trait. Governments are run like startups. Banks are collapsing while claiming liquidity. And people are out here arguing about what a woman is. Like we didn't all pass 7th grade biology. We didn't ask for this mess. All we wanted was to be left alone with our cassette tapes, video rental cards, and emotionally distant Gen X coping mechanisms. You know, like sarcasm and making eye contact. Instead, we got dragged into the world where everything costs more, does less, and comes with a monthly subscription. You need a login and a 2-factor authentication just to turn on your toaster, and your car now wants to update its software before it'll start. Remember when you could just drive it? Pepperidge Farms remembers. So do we. To the global leaders and billionaire puppet masters trying to steer this ship, we know you think you're running things, but if Gen X learned one thing growing up, it's how to disappear into the background and outlast the chaos. We survived Y2K, dial-up internet, and watching every franchise we loved get rebooted into something unrecognizable. We'll survive you too. We don't want your utopia, your AI overlord future, or your metaverse condos. We want lawn darts, payphones, and the ability to buy concert tickets without solving a CAPTCHA while being charged $95 in service fees. So kindly, take your climate conferences that burn more jet fuel than World War II, your synthetic meat, and your 87 new genders and park them next to the new Coke, because we're not buying it. Sincerely Savage, Generation X. The last generation to know how to fix a broken tape with a pencil and survive a summer without SPF 50. P.S. We're not angry. We're just tired. So very, very tired. Wake us up when we're back in 1987. So, that is our letter to the world and the global powers that be from Sincerely Savage in the Gen X world. I hope you found this letter to be humorous. I hope you enjoyed it. It was very fun for us to read and write. We hope that you'll give us a like. Please drop us a comment, especially if you're Gen X. Drop the comment in there. Let us know how we did on the letter and the key points that we hit. We hope you found it humorous because you remember what it was like back in the 80s and the 70s and so forth, so on. But anyways, if you could drop us a follow, give us some comments, let us know your feedback. If you're liking our letters, let us know. If you know of who we should write to next or have an idea what we should write to, please feel free to drop us a DM, drop it in the comments. We'll try and get to it as soon as we can. We're truly enjoying writing these letters for you. And for those of you who stuck around and watched it the whole thing through, we truly appreciate you. Have a blessed day. We'll see you soon.